and sit down.
Luke Henry, after kicking Monarch's ass to the depths of space, is back on Earth, and now he's looking to save the world from the Fourth World Foundation. Sure, he had help from Penumbra before, but she's not helping him this time. He's got to face it on his own. Look at these four people. He's coming for a villain known as Adonis. He'll do it. You'll be there. Back it now. 1stMAN 2, Learning Curve.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. It is a Monday morning, Monday. Let's say hi. Well, hello, Southern Cecil. What's up, AJ Tom? DLV, hello. Lock It Up, Inc. Morning to you. That's right, I'm live. This is Andy Smith, 30-year veteran of the comic book industry, and your auteur for the day, for the morning, I guess you could say. We got everything woke turns to caca. Early good morning to you as well. So as you saw by the thumbnail, I worked with this guy on that I met through Twitter, and got a little sculpture made of 1stMAN. That's right. My guy, 1stMAN. Eric is in the house. Hello there. So yeah, I got a little sculpture made of 1stMAN, and I thought I would show it to you guys. Give me 1 second here. I want to do one thing before I do that. I don't know if he's up and around, but I figure, you know what? I might as well see if Dennis wants to join this morning. Want to join me? All right, so that's out of the way. Okay, so I thought I'd show you some of the process pictures he sent me and stuff like that as well, and show you a little bit of the process. One of the first things he actually did was Genuine Comics. Hello to you as well. Let's see, one of the first things the guy sent me for the digital sculpt to really show. Let's see, where is it here? Let's see. So this was, okay, let me share my screen. He better be wearing sleeves. If Dennis joins me, who knows? He might be, he might not be. I don't even know if he's at home right now. He might be at the gym. He likes to hit the gym nice and early to start working out. So you never know. Let's see. All right, share the screen. Don't need audio, but I'll share it. So this is one of the first things that he sent me, a 1stMAN, the good old turnaround figure. And I told him I wanted it to look like, you know, my art, like I drew it, you know, because I love the Batman black and white statues that DC does, where, you know, like I don't have them all, but I've got the Simon Bisley one because Bisley is just awesome, and his Batman is jacked, yoked, and it looks just like a Bisley drawing. I also have Gil Kane Green Lantern statue that they took from a cover of an issue of Green Lantern that Gil did, and it looks just like Gil Kane, you know, Gil Kane's art in 3D. So he sent me this, and I had to do a little tweaking to it. So I'll show you as best I can. what I did. So you can see, let me zoom this in more. You can see I drew over it to make it more Andy Smith. I blew out his traps a little bit more. I adjusted his pecs some. So all the draw over anatomy stuff I did in black, and then the costume stuff I adjusted in red, as you can see. Tweaked the arms up a bit here for more of an Andy Smith. Messed with the abs some. You can't have too many abs. Am I right? Or am I right? Yes. You can see I tweaked up the anatomy on the legs. You can see, for instance, where he had the middle muscle, which I believe is the rectus femoris, if I remember right. I don't know. Maybe I don't remember it right. Anyhow, so I adjusted the anatomy of the legs and a little bit with the calves as well. And see, the cool thing about doing 3D sculpture is, and I'm not totally versed in it. If I was, I could do it myself. I pulled in his hips a little bit. Anyhow, the cool thing is once you make these adjustments on, say, the front view of the figure, and I assume he's using, oh man, what's that 3D program? Yeah, I'm blanking. That's right. 28 pack. Oh yeah, you can't have enough. Once you adjust the anatomy on the front, it automatically does it on all the other views. So I only had to tweak it here on the front. So then I went in and I adjusted the costume as well, so it was more accurate to how I draw it and stuff. ZBrush, that's it. Thank you very much. ZBrush. The funny thing is I used to own ZBrush. I don't know what happened to it. It was a really old version. This goes back like 15 years. So I had a 15-year-old version of ZBrush 15 years ago. And then I even got a book on how to use ZBrush that is super thick. And I was like, holy crap, I just don't have the hours in the day to learn this program. So anyhow, like I said, you can see I had to adjust the points on the costumes. They do hit certain areas. This was just too far out right here. So anyhow, I did that. And once you make these adjustments on the front view, it'll carry across. So then I had to make adjustments on the points star shape on the head as well, which I did there. I also, so it was more clear on the side view, 3/4 view, I went in and adjusted here and then the points up here as well. And then on the side view, it's hard to see. I'll zoom in a little more. It's very hard to see, but the chin wasn't pronounced enough. So I popped the chin a little more, adjusted the jawline, the neck muscles, his brow, stuff like that. And then that was it for that. So I made those adjustments. And after that, let's see what the next one is I want to show. He came back with this. So he came back with this. Oops. And I mean, you can see he made all those adjustments and just nailed it. I mean, this is the full color render. When you do a 3D print, it's going to be in gray, but he was able to bevel. I don't think that's the right word. He was able to raise these black costume lines up. So when I paint it, it's very easy, and you'll see that. So he sent me that. He sent me all the nice turns. So I saved them off. Genuine Comics says beautiful. He did fantastic work, and I will give him a shout out here in a second too. I gotta go to Twitter so I can get his name right. Nice side view of him. Will Anna be happy with the butt? I don't know. We'll see. We want 1stMAN toys. I want 1stMAN toys. They're just very expensive. We're almost getting to the full back view of it. I'll have to send it to her and say, does this work for you? There's the full back view of his hindquarters. I think Anna would be happy with it. His tight tuchus. This is a cool angle as well. This is just great for me to have for drawing purposes too. I mean, making up, well, a 3D print isn't necessarily a toy though, because 3D prints don't have joints. They can't move. A 3D print's just a sculpture. That's right. You can bounce a quarter off that butt. Yes, you can. Okay, this is something else. Let's bounce that out of here. So then after he does that, remember, I sent him, I'll show you guys why I sent him. I know that. Val, you'll see what I mean. Hey, Tony, welcome to the channel. That is impressive, he says. Let me show you what I sent him here. So this is a rough. Oh, where's the final? I thought I had one. Well, this is good enough. So this is the pose that I sent him. So after doing the way he explained it to me, because once again, I don't know anything really about ZBrush. I guess after you sculpt it in ZBrush, just, standing there, arms by your side, standing straight up and down, you can then go in on ZBrush and pose it. So you can then just move the pieces. So that's cool. So you start off with this cool ass standing shot that I showed where he's just straight up and down, arms by his side, standing at attention. And then you just go in and pose it in ZBrush. So he was able to take this, because I sent him this, and do that. So that is pretty freaking cool. Show it on the Kings. Maybe I will. I'll see if Ethan will let me do that tonight. OJ Simpson is already set free. OJ Simpson's not locked up anymore. Show this on the Kings. All right, I will show it on the Kings tonight. I will do that. I won't show everything like I just did here, but I'll show this picture, and don't worry, I've got more. So he sent me this, and of course there's the different angles of it as well. He really nailed it. Love that back. Just a mass. 1stMAN doesn't miss back day. Graham would be proud of this this pumped up 1stMAN. So there's that as well. Oh no, he got let out years ago. OJ was let out 4 or 5 years ago, I think. Yeah, no, he's down living in Florida, I believe. So, yep, he is not locked up anymore. Oh, that's something else. Don't need to see. Oh, I missed a step. He actually sent me this first before the paint. He sent me this. So I'm a little out of order. Eric says, OJ searching every golf course in the country for the real killers. He is. I mean, that's his goal. He wants to find them. Remember, he wrote a book called If I Did It. I think that's what it was called. Anyhow, so then he sent me this. He sent this, and then after this is when he sent the paint. So a little out of order, but still very cool to see. Let me see what's next on the old list to show. Oh, and then, so from here, I contacted a 3D printer and had him print it up. And I actually contacted 2 different 3D printers that I know of. And I got one of them. I'm waiting on the second one because I want to compare the quality, because I don't know much about 3D printing. So I figured, well, I'll just pay to get 2 of them. So that's what I did. And I got one of them in the mail. Now, Val, this is what you're talking about. You get it printed in parts. I know that. And this, oops, this is what it looks like when I got it in the mail. So this is how it came to me in the mail. And then you have to obviously glue the parts together. So it came in 5 parts: the base, the head, the 2 arms, and the torso. So I got this bad boy in the mail. I took it to, well, I didn't take it anywhere. After I took my daughter to work, I went to the hobby store. Luckily, there's a hobby store right where she works in the same shopping plaza. And I got me some glue and glued this bad boy together. So it looks like, I think this is the next one. So there he is. You can see my hand right here. I could be a hand model. I know. Don't get too crazy with that. Build a figure. Exactly. So this is him put together. Maybe don't show it on CG Kings until you know you can make more than, because if you show it, everyone will start doing these. Well, they can't do mine without the files. But just to show you guys, let's see. Hello. Keep that there. Oh, there he is right here. I did not put him on the base yet because I'm going to paint the base. I'm going to spray paint the base, and I got to figure out what color I want to do the base. And then after I paint the base, I'll paint him. And after I'll paint the base with spray paint, got to figure out a color. Right now I'm thinking just black for the base, just matte black for the base. And then after I do that, I'll glue him to the base. And once he's glued to the base, I can paint him. And you can see the lines on the costume, like I said, so I can paint accurately. And there you go. Base should be black. The base will be, look at that. See, I just need a little reassurance. And there you go. So yes, I'll paint the base black. I'd be terrified to paint it. Nah, because I mean, you can always paint over. Did you not want the entire figure, including the legs? If I did, I'd want him in a certain pose, not just standing there straight up and down. So I might contact the gentleman that did this and see if he could do it. You know, I might sketch out a different pose and see if he can pose it. Oh, AJ says, get a swap out head of Apollo. The problem is Apollo's costume is different. So the costume's different. So can't really do that. And then this is the base. There's the base, nothing super fancy, but then when it's all put together, it'll be like that. So there you go. Eric says, remember to mask off the part of the base that connects to the figure so it doesn't cause clearance issues or glue inhibition. Oh. That's so what you're saying, Eric, is don't paint this top of the base right here. Don't paint that is what you're saying. And I'm also thinking I should probably, before I glue it, hit this with a little bit of sandpaper to rough it up just a little bit. And that too, so the glue can adhere better. So let me know if that's correct. Action figures win. If you've seen Ethan's campaign for Cyberfrog, you know action figures are not cheap. So not quite sure when I would get around to doing action figures. The first is to see what these bad boys would cost if I want to, I guess, mass produce. There he goes. Yes. Yes. See, I know. So I will not paint this. I will not paint that. Well, this would be glued first. I will hit this with some sandpaper to rough it up. That with some sandpaper, glue it. So there you go. Should he put some primer on it first? Good idea. So you're saying that I should prime this before I paint it? Spray the whole thing with primer? Eric, let me know. You can email me too, because I will do what you say. So if you're telling me I should spray this whole thing with primer first, I will. And I would use white primer so I can see I covered everything. So if you think I should hit this with primer first, let me know, because that I would do. Oh, and look, there goes my internet being funky again. So I'll just do that. God, I literally just, I don't have Wi-Fi. I don't know why it's showing that I have Wi-Fi, because I don't, but that's okay. I don't know the properties of the material, 3D print material, whatever that is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to ask the guy that printed it, see what he thinks about that priming first stuff. White primer is great if you want a bright finish. Okay, cool. So I'll have to see. I mean, worst case scenario, I get another one printed. This guy, if you're curious, I'll tell you how tall this dude is. He is 6 inches. So this guy is 6 inches tall. So 6 inches tall. I know what I paid to print it. I need to find out if I could get a deal if I bulk printed these things. And I just don't know how much interest there would be. I think fans of my art would like this, because even if you don't like 1stMAN, if I were to print this and sell it, you would get it in the mail like that. So if I did print this to sell, this is how it would come in the mail. So just saying, if I did print that guy up, let's do this. There you go. What About says it looks great. Thank you. 3D. I don't know what you mean. Even if you don't use a 3D printer, you can make a mold of the master and then make them yourself. Well, I mean, I could have done that from the 3D sculpture that I have, because I already have, remember, I already have a handmade sculpture that a guy did of 1stMAN for me. So I could have made a mold off of that. I just don't know what the more cost-effective way to go is. So I have to look into it. But if I did do 3D prints of this, if people wanted it, it would come like this. The other thought I had too is, what if it was just the bust with no arms? So just the torso and the head, because I have a couple statues like that are just the torso and a head with no arms. I don't know. There's things I got to think of. I think that 1stMAN 3 requires a special toy tier. You saw how much toys cost, dude. Toys are not cheap. They are not cheap. Yeah, toys will set you back a pretty penny, if you will. So yeah, I'd have to think about that a little more. I don't know what that is. Okay, so let's see. There's a guy called Dow King Hefner who would love 1stMAN as just a bust and head. I accidentally held shift when pressing the 3 key in the above comment, so it came out instead of 3D. Oh, yeah. Oh, I get it. So anyhow, this is why I want to show you guys this morning. I think it's pretty freaking cool. I hope you guys think it's cool. Another thing that's cool is, hold on, I'll show you another thing that's cool. here. Dennis is at the gym, so no live with Dennis this morning. I had a feeling he might be at the gym. So, oh well. What are you going to do? Another great news this morning is look at this. Boom. 1stMAN broke 38,000. Yes, we broke 38,000. 14 backers away from 600. If you haven't backed 1stMAN yet, please go back it now. 14 more backers get us to 600. Let's get to the 40,000 so everybody gets that die cut sticker. That's the next stretch goal. Remember the featured tier. You get all 3 books if you haven't backed it yet. You get 1stMAN Volume 1, 1stMAN Volume 2, and the program book, a behind-the-scenes making of 1stMAN. You can buy me a beer. If you've already backed it and you want to back it again, go ahead, buy me a beer. Get just the book itself. Get yourself a snazzy 1stMAN t-shirt. 1stMAN 1 and 2. A lot of people are doing that one. You can get 1stMAN and the Black Book, Art of Andy Smith, 112-page hardcover. So let's do that. That's right. So close to getting the sticker. Share this baby out to your friends. Southern Cecil got me a beer. Hat tip if I was wearing one. Thank you very much, Southern Cecil. I've got more color art up. So these new pages are up. Look at that. I added this page up. So if you haven't seen this one, I don't know what the deal is with this crap right here. This is new. I'm not used to seeing that. You can still become a character in the book. You can still get the Parody Ad original art, which is double size. A couple sketch covers on the campaign. If you want, like I say, you can become a character in the book. So there you go. Southern Cecil says, might have to go back for the t-shirt. I would love it if you did. Love to see you at a convention next year sporting that shirt. Get the White Queen cover sketch as well. A single figure commission. You can get yourself a head sketch. Go back down here so you can see all that fun stuff. There's Bart's variant cover. The Parody Ad is back. I love the Parody Ads. Get a head sketch. You pick the character. Get yourself a full figure sketch. You pick the character as well for the figure sketch. So you can do that as well. Little about the program book. The program book has a pinup gallery featuring art by some of today's awesome pros. Brian Hitch, Adam Hughes, Bart, of course, Alan Davis, George Perez, many more, and behind the scenes of making 1stMAN. So you can get that. And of course, the sketch covers. You can get the original art to the Parody Ad is available. I don't sell my art, so this is a way to get original art. So there you go, guys. Back that. Here's the full-blown trailer. Glad to see Comics selling well. Looking forward to getting my copy. That statue looks great. I will purchase it if it goes into production. I just have to do some more research. What happens to the original art, by the way? What do you mean, the original art to the actual book itself? I keep it. I'm a hoarder. I'm a hoarder of my art. I keep it. I love me down here in the corner. Hello. Look at those 4 people. You don't think I was going to say it, but you wrong. I won't say it. There it is. 1stMAN 2 learning curve. Get it. Get it now. Back it now. Let's crush it. There you go, guys. Thank you again for joining me on this wonderful Monday morning. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate every one of you. I am 39 subscribers away from 1,000. 39 subscribers away from 1,000. 1,000 is that magical number I need to get. So please go share my YouTube channel as well. Let's get me to 1,000 subscribers. I've got the viewing hours, because you need two things. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 viewing hours. I've got the viewing hours. I just need 39 more subscribers to my channel. We can do this. I can do this with your help. Please share around my YouTube channel. 38 subscribers. I only need 38. Thank you for telling me that. Elda Schnelly probably screwed that up. Yes. There's only 2 likes on this first fam. Hit the like button too. Yes, hit the like button as well. He said it right there. Like and click the bell for notifications. Share this channel. Exactly. You'll be a made man when you get to 1,000. Early congrats. Well, thank you very much. I can't wait to be a made man. I'm the last professional that doesn't have 1,000 subscribers. How great would it be if I could go on the professionals this Thursday night and be like, guys, I did it. And I will do a YouTube stream when I get 1,000 subscribers. I will take my shirt off when I get to 1,000 subscribers. Actually, wait, that's not an incentive. Never mind. I won't do that. Guys, thank you for joining me. I will be back live another day this week. Until then, you know what I'm always bringing back. I'm bringing this back to you guys. See you. Everybody have a great day. Bye, y'all.
I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. Go ahead, go with it. 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 Sexy girl. 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 Go ahead, go with it. Get your sexy on.